Ooh. Oh. Oh. Hi. My name is, you know what? It doesn't matter. What's your name? Why, you ain't gonna talk? You ain't deaf, are you? You know what? Fine. If you ain't gonna talk, I'll have to do all the talking for us. I love to talk. Hell, talking's my favorite thing. Or at least it's one of my favorite things. I like to come up with new favorite things that keeps life interesting. That's why I'm here. Liking things. My favorite things. Domestic violence and alcoholism are pervasive issues that affect millions of lives. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, every year, 10 million people's lives are affected by domestic violence, oftentimes linked with alcoholism. Today, we will jump into the mind of what some may call a monster. This narrative tells the story of H, a man forced into alcoholism by his emasculating wife. He shows us just what can happen when a substance replaces words. People say there is a fine line between a hero and a monster, but the line may be thinner than you think. H is for Hercules, by Taryn Pfizer. Ugh. Pills. The reason I can't remember my name days is trash. But all my doctors tell me, hey, we can tell your name. And I'm like, nope, H is fine, thank you. H is the best letter as far as I'm concerned. Do you have a favorite letter? Well, you still ain't gonna talk. I guess I'll just have to tell you about one of my newest favorite things. Oh, it's great. It's this brand new thing called, Netflix. Now I know what you're thinking. Now, H, Netflix ain't brand new. It's been around for a real long time now. But, you know, I just now found out about it. Theretofore, it's new to me. So, keep your opinions to yourself. Not that you're talking anyway. You want to know one of my favorite things to watch is? Oh. Hercules. You see, Hercules is a story about a young man who was forced to drink poison by the devil and to save a young girl's life, all while becoming a hero. I love that movie. Oh. See, I used to watch it all the time with my little girl. You see, it was our favorite movie too. You see, your name is Meg, just like the girl in the movie's name is Meg, and I just... I don't like to talk about it too much. Ooh. Sorry. I get a little emotional on a count of these pills. These pills, they make me feel sad. They make me feel weak. And I tell my doctors, hey, I don't want to feel sad and weak, and you can't make me. My wife used to make me feel sad and weak. It's what led me to one of my other favorite things. Alcohol. You see, alcohol is what helped me feel like Hercules. I could take whatever my devil of a wife would dish out of me. You know, but then she wised up. She realized she couldn't hurt me anymore, and then she turned it... You know what? It doesn't matter. Ooh. You know, I'm starting to like this whole talking thing. I'm glad that we're becoming best friends. All my doctors tell me that I should find more friends and stuff like that. Oh, Jesus, it's like I'm on the playground again. You know, I probably said the same thing to Meg. See, she had trouble finding friends too. Probably on account of my wife. My wife would always put her down and make you feel bad about herself. You see, there was one time when she was yelling at Meg for something she did. You see, what she did, it wasn't just right, it wasn't perfect. And so I got out of my chair, I went up to her and I said, hey, yeah? Hell, when has anybody ever called you perfect? You want to know what my devil of a wife did then? She looked me in the eye and she said, yeah. Well, if you ever tell me how to treat my daughter again, if you ever get an attitude with me again, I'll call the cops and tell them that you just hit me and that you've been threatening to hit me ever since we got married. Well, I bet you could guess what I did then. Nothing. I did nothing. I drank my anger away. And then my wife turned to my little girl and she said, you see that? Your father's no hero. He's a lousy drunk and a sorry excuse for a man. I like to think I'm a nice guy. I always treat my daughter like the little princess she is, even when I'm drunk. But when my wife said that, something in me just snapped. I got up out of my chair, walked over to my wife, and I said, yeah? You want to tell the cops I hit you? Well, let's give you something to tell them then, huh? And then I hit her. I hit her over and over and over and over and over again. And my little girl's crying my life saying, Daddy, she didn't mean to stop it. She didn't mean to stop it, but I did not stop. I had to beat the devil. I could never see my little girl again. To her, I'll never be a hero. I will never be Hercules. Well, you know what? I may not be Hercules, but I sure as hell know how it feels. Forced to drink poison because of some devil. How hopeless it feels is trying to save someone that you love. Good. Oh, Meg. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my little girl. You know, I'm starting to like this whole talking thing, huh? Hey, you know what? Maybe it'll become one of my new favorite things. To Hercules,